Uh, Good morning, guys. This is Leon from Setter's Raid. Today, we're going to talk about in my experience, what were the top 10, uh, account changing champions? Who made the biggest difference in my account, moving it forward, progressing it, getting stuff done? It's kind of hard to say who it was. I actually kind of cheated. My number one is actually two guys, not one, but I'll explain why when I get there. But we're going to do our daily cleanup here. We got Ancient, another Ancient. We're good. We're on Affinity already, so I can do this without screwing anybody up. And I have 3 keys, so I'm going to do my last key right here. I gave everybody enough chance, but didn't happen quick enough, so they're going to have to deal with 150 grand, 150 million damage. So, here we go. Number 10 is the very first, oops, wrong screen, was the very first champion I got from the Voids, and that's Ursala, the Mourner. I thought literally the very first shard I pulled from Voids was her. And she was huge. Obviously increased defense and strengthen. My teams weren't dying. I was reaching way above my heights and killing things that I shouldn't be. The increase attack, decrease attack. Obviously, that's ridiculous. Everything is good. And then attacks one enemy, decreases the target's turn meter by 10%. I didn't even realize what turn meter was at that time. It just, hey, everything's working right for me. And it worked great. Ursala the Mourner, she brought everybody back. I was able to complete all the levels of campaign up to Nightmare because of her and my initial champion. And this is from somebody who didn't know shit about the game. I was terrible at the game. I'm way undervaluing the importance of Ursala to my account, but she was the reason that I am still playing the game today. She is the reason I'm still playing this game today. She made this game bearable at very least. The next guy, Vivald. He was not the first fusion guy that I got, but one of the first fusion guys I got, and he made a huge difference. I used him as a nuker. He did a great job. Attacks all enemies. HP based on HP. I built up his HP as much as I could. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've changed his gear set hardly at all. I may have changed it a little bit because I may have stolen from him a bit, but attacks all enemies again. So he's legitimately a nuker, and he would go out there and clear out waves for me like you wouldn't believe. And between him and Ninja, because I got Ninja right, that's what I was. My very first legendary was Ninja. Between those two guys, I was able to clear all of that and another entry on this list. I was able to do Nightmare campaign. I would flip between Vivald and Ninja to get it all done, and they did it. Obviously, I've got some new gear in here because the Perception wasn't around when I first got him, but I didn't have his HP outrageous. I still don't. 67,000 HP is not outrageous. I think I had him right around 60,000 HP when I was using him. I put all my stuff into HP and speed, and I had him flying and killing people. And the thing that was really cool about him, because he was based on HP, one of the other guys on my list, which I'll get to, he was a different kind of nuker, and Ethos, which was an attack type nuker. And I'd have all three of them on my PvP team, and you kind of had to pick your poison. And Vivald did a great job. So I can't complain about him. I'm very happy that I got him. And he's the reason that I'm continuing to this day to pull not shards, but pull guys. Next one, number 8. This one here is not one that you could have gotten. You have to actually physically pull this, but it's Seeker. Seeker is Seeker, of course. His thing, and I didn't realize this, fills turn meter of everybody by 30% and places increased attack. To be honest, I don't care about the increased attack. I just want him to fill the turn meter, grants an extra turn, he goes again, and he does the provoke. Seeker, freaking awesome guy. Freaking awesome guy. Can I say that again? He is really, really, really good. As a matter of fact, he's so good, I got 2 of them. And because of him, I was able to run the 2-1 and 3-1 teams that I have today. So for Clan Boss. And so you need Seeker, you need his speed to get this done. Seeker, he was my number 8. Number 7. Demitha. The man, the myth, Demitha. Demitha still is awesome. Demitha is the main person. I use the Myth Air 3-1 team. And she keeps everybody alive. We go through. She's just awesome. I used her a lot in campaign. I used her a lot in dungeons. I used her a lot in Doom Tower. She's used everywhere for me. She was a count changer for me, very much so in every sense of the word. Her skills essentially block damage so no one gets hurt and continuous heal. It's awesome. Increases the duration of buffs. Once again, awesome. And places a shield. Doesn't need any accuracy, just needs speed. And as you can see, we got her speed way up there at 288. Is that way up there? No, but it's fast enough. So we got Demitha cruising along here pretty well. Next person. I'm not going to exit out this time and be an idiot. This one here is one that everybody has. If I spell her name right, it is Skyle. Skyle of Drakes. You get her fairly early on. She's really the first legendary that's really, really awesome that you get. She's got that crowd control. She is the reason that I finished Nightmare campaign. Ursula got me up to Nightmare. Skyle got me through Nightmare. Between her and Vivald and Ninja, I completed all 3 stars on on all the Nightmare campaigns. That's how I did it. That she, as I said, she just awesome. She does a lot of work. And once again, it's her revive that does it. Puts the ally protect. Love her stun because that allows you to get through the wave-based content. So while I was trudging through the wonderful campaign, she would stun everybody, and then my nuker would clean them up, depending upon which nuker I had. And that's how I got through it all. Skyla Drake is seriously an account changer. Everybody gets her, and it changes their accounts every single time. Or at least it did for me. Number 5. This guy here is another one. It was a Christmas fusion. Something that everybody could get. Doesn't have, but could get. Had a chance at Vermin Lord. This guy here is just the ultimate nuker. He does a great job. It's based on attack, obviously, but he's a bomb champion. He lays bombs, he decreases the bombs and decreases their attack, and then he puts more bombs out. And his passive, which is really cool, is when the bombs go off or are removed, they're turned into poisons that can't be removed. Oh yeah, Vermin Lord, you're pretty solid. I really, really love you. You are a great, great guy. Vermin Lord. Vermin Lord changed my account in so many ways I can't even begin to tell you. I was using him originally on my 2-to-1 clan boss team. He got me to the point to where I was able to 2-key Ultra Nightmare. Vermin Lord helped me get past into gold for PvP. Vermin Lord helped me get into platinum for PvP. He helped me get past Bommel. He helped me get past a lot of the Doom Tower stuff. He helps me now with all my dungeons. I think he, on my list, he was not my most used champion. As a matter of fact, my most used champion is the next person coming up. And that is Mr. Stultus. Stultus Dragonbane. He is my most used champion. I use him absolutely everywhere. I apologize. He is available. He wasn't available. I had to get him, but they're always got deals going out here for him 20 times. You know, the 15-time progressive chance times 2. So Stultus Dragonbane, we have to 1 second here. Stultus Dragonbane is legitimately my most used guy. He's a defense-based champion. All his stuff is on defense, which you put a ton of points into defense, which makes him harder to kill. He does his own increased defense. He puts out some decreased speed, decreased crit rate. I don't care about that. He does do a stun. He does crowd control, which is awesome. I, for a long time, was farming, solo farming campaigns with him. He does it all. Once again, he's amazing. He was an account changer for me. To this day, I use him in PvP. Even though I've got great guys, great nukers, great everything else, he's still my number 1 used guy in PvP. He's still my number 1 used guy in all the dungeons. Yes, it does help that he reflects, weaken, and decrease defense and poison. But that's not the reason that he's so great. The greatness comes from, that's just a flat out nuke. That's just a flat out nuke. Plus it stuns everybody. And this just hits harder than hell. He is a nuker in every sense of the word. Stultus is awesome. I am very happy with Stultus. Next guy. This one here was my very first you must get. When they came out, they said, I apologize. I have somebody writing me here. Helicath. He is the greatest addition to my team from at that time when I got him. I went from, I couldn't even pass. I couldn't get an unkillable team to work. I just couldn't do it. I had Maneater. I couldn't make that work. I would get it working and then it would fail at around turn 42, 43. Couldn't figure it out. Figured it out now. I know what I did wrong. But Helicath just made that so much easier. I was able to then start running unkillable teams. And then I started getting guys like Vermin Lord, Bevald, Helicath, Stultus, Seeker. And all of a sudden, I was 2 keying and then 1 keying Ultra Nightmare. And not only is he a great addition because of his unkillable, which he puts out for 2 turns, not only is he great for that, but he nukes. He really does. And the thing that's really cool about it is he counterattacks. So he hits hard, and then he counterattacks every time somebody with a block damage gets hit. Helicath is actually a really great guy beyond just the normal. So Helicath, he's my number 3. We're getting on to number 2, and then as I said, there's 2 of them for number 1. Newt. Newt is my number 2. I went after him because everybody said that he was a must get, and I didn't see it. Didn't make sense to me. Oh, he's a defense-based champion. I already got it. Already have Stultus. Why do I want another guy that's defense-based? I'm fine. Freeze? Oh, maybe the freeze will be good. Oh, he puts out a weaken. That'll help. Tell you what. This enemy max HP 3 times is huge, and he hits like a freaking truck. Once again, it's only every 4 turns, but still, Newt, you're the man. You do a great job, and you clear shit out for me. My number 1, I told you that I put 2 of them in this place, and there's a reason I put 2 of them in the place. It's because, well, I put 2 of them in because A, they're void, and B, I got them on the same day. Not the same, it wasn't get 2 guys, but I was doing a champion chase that I had to do, and it was 2x voids, and so I did my very first void, very first one I did. I got Marishka, and I was going crazy. At the same time as the 2x, they also had the progressive chance to get a champion, and I put in the second champion that I got, which was Acrizia. I got her about on guy number 30 or 35. But as I said, I got Mariska the very first one, and then went about 30 deep before I got Acrizia. But I got them both on the same day. And talk about changing your account. I had problems with Hydra just doing the basic one. Just getting the 6 million for the basic. I got Acrizia and Mariska on the same day. I leveled them both up immediately because, of course, we had champion training right there and then. So I was able to double up on those points. And I went from not being able to do even the basic Hydra to going up to brutal and getting 100 million. It took a little bit of time. It took some time to figure out what my team was going to be, but I did figure it out. And guess what, guys? They changed my account. Huge. As I said, I went from barely able to do anything to holy cow, I'm wiping everybody out. So that is my top. Whoa. What did that say? Not that one, not that one, not that one. Oh, I thought this said 4 sacred shards for $40. I was like, holy cow. No, that's not worth it. But anyways, that's my top 10 or 11 if you want to put it that way. But yeah, I had the world's greatest luck on one day where I got both Mariska and Acrizia up both at the same time. You can't go wrong with that. So, anyways, this is Leon from Setter's Raid signing off, saying, hey, have a great day and have fun raiding.